Hello and welcome to Fox Sports Lab. AFL 2024 season approaches as I welcome the star of the show last year. You've got him back this year. Tom Hanks from Castaway. Where's Wilson? Have a look at your grey beard, Jason Dunstall.
How are you, Dicko?
Even better from seeing you. We've got a big year ahead. We tipped like machines last year, and I'm expecting the same in this one. So as the season approaches, Chief, we're going to get stuck into it. So I want to hear who your top 8 is off the top, and then I'm going to fire straight after you. What order?
Lots of prognostications for the coming season. I've got too many changes in the top 8. Brisbane, Collingwood, Carlton and Port are there. I've got the 2 Sydney teams, the Swans and GWS. Adelaide's my team that I'm throwing in there. And I've got a feeling, despite all the controversy, that Melbourne might just cling on to a top 8 spot.
Okay, all right. I've got Collingwood, Sydney, Adelaide, Brisbane, Port, Carlton, GWS and Essendon. So I've got Adelaide.
Bombers.
Got the Bombers in there, Brad Scott. Now he's had his feet under the desk for more than 18 months. I think the method will come through. Not sure he's got the cattle, but he's might be the miracle man. All right, let's go grand final. We're a long way out. We know a game or a ball hasn't been bounced yet, but I've got Collingwood and Sydney. You got the same?
No, same 2 teams as last year for me with a different result. I think the Lions, now they've played a prelim, they've played a grand final, they're ready to win one.
All right. Now, the medal is a big, important one because all our future punters out there love the Brownlow Medal. I'm going with the first forward to win it. Tony Lockett would have been the last, but Toby Green is my selection from the Giants. Who you got to win the Brownlow?
Well, you can discount your tip straight away because he's not a midfielder. We know a midfielder wins it. Marcus Bontempelli for me.
Okay, now Coleman Medal. I've got Charlie Curnow, 80 plus. I said 100 last year and he let me down. Who have you got?
I've gone Charlie Curnow back to back as well. I just think he's the most natural forward there that's getting plenty of opportunities, and he's pretty good at converting.
Now, rising star, no value in this, Harley Reid. I'm sure your middle name's value. Who you have?
I've gone for Colby McKercher. I like him. I think he's going to play straight away at North. He's got speed. He uses the ball well. It might stand out.
Okay, now this is always a discussion around the water cooler at work. Who's the coach under pressure the most in 2024?
Oh, no doubt for me, it's Justin Longmuir. I think if the Dockers start going downhill, and I think they might, it could be an all sorts.
Wow. Okay, so we're sticking in the West. I think Adam Simpson.
Low-hanging fruit.
Well, to be honest, he's under enormous pressure. 18, he's got to get off the bottom at some stage. And he's got the number 1 draft pick, so no excuses. What about clubs? Who's under pressure the most in terms of the clubs?
Well, it's the ones that you've just jumped on the wagon for. For me, it's the Bombers. They have recruited heavily in recent years. They've handpicked a heap of recruits from other clubs. They've still got double-figure top 10 draft picks on their list. I'm sick of talking about them. It's just time to perform, Essendon. Start winning.
Okay, well, I got the Doggies. So missed the finals last year. A little bit of kennel cough. It's either life in the pound if they don't make it. So they're the club under the most pressure, I feel, in 2024. Who's the club that's flying right now? There's never a February champion, but who you got at the top?
Well, to fly, I think the team I've tipped to win the flag, the Brisbane Lions, have got an interesting draw. They've got Carlton round 1, they've got Collingwood round 3, but they're both at the Gabba. And if they handle those hurdles, I think come halfway through the season, they're going to be sitting clearly on top.
Okay, nice. I got Collingwood. There's no surprise in that. Back-to-back for the Pies. Recruit of the year, Liam Henry for me. St Kilda's new recruit. The utility. It's exactly what the Saints need, someone that can go here, there and everywhere. Who's your recruit?
I've gone Lockie Schultz. I think Collingwood have picked up a beauty there, something that they need as well, just to add another attacking string to their bow. And he's shown good practice match form already.
Now, we're going to finish with over-under total wins, and we're going to start with the Blues. 13.5 over-under. I'm thinking it's an over on this one.
You're going to have more than 13.5 wins.
Yeah, to be honest, not sure what the traders are doing here. They're putting me under pressure. If I go unders, I know what will happen. But, 14 wins. It's only a couple more than last year, but it's going to get them the job done. The Bombers, the other one, 11.5 over under. Well, considering I got them in the 8s, I'm 100% going over on this one on 12 wins. But I'd love your thoughts, Chief, on the Dogs, 11.5 over under.
Yeah, which is a very similar number to last year. I'm going under. I'm just not convinced about the Dogs. I'm not sure. I certainly haven't got them in my 8. So if that's the case, I think under 11.5 for me.
Okay, they're in the pound for the year. Now, Port Adelaide to finish it off. So no Pal Pepper for a long period of time, but 13.5 over under.
13.5 looks juicy to me. I've got to take the overs. They won 17 last year, and I like the fact they've recruited some key defenders, Radaglia and Zerk Thatcher. I think they might be a little bit better prepared. And we know they play so well at the Adelaide Oval.
All right, love your work, Chief. Looking forward to this year ahead. We had record numbers last year, and it was all because of you. Keep the beard throughout the year. And
no, it's going soon.
Right, get rid of it. But we're going to be on fire throughout the year, updating all the punters throughout on the exclusive tips here at Better. But thanks for joining us on Fox Sports Lab.
Always a pleasure.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.